fight fans, James Smith from In This Corner for Fight Now TV. From the MGM Grand, I should say, still from the MGM Grand. Earlier in the night, Floyd Money Mayweather goes to 46-0 with a 12-round majority decision over a tenacious but outgunned and outclassed at the end of the day Marcos Maidana, but it was a real good fight. Floyd was cut. I had the fight even after 6 rounds, but then Money May took over. Also, Amir Khan with perhaps the best performance of his career, a lopsided, unanimous 12-round decision, 3 knockdowns along the way of Luis Collazo. After the fight, post-fight reaction.
And of course, you know, it's TBE, the best ever. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. A true champion, a true competitor, a hell of a fighter. And like I said, I wasn't going to do a lot of moving this fight. I was going to give the fans what they wanted to see. You know, I got a couple bumps and bruises, but that comes with the territory. When you're at this level, you had to be able to make adjustments. And I was able to make those adjustments. I took my time, kept my composure. Yes, he was rugged. He was a tough guy. But then, I think everybody is just used to me seeing me just outbox guys and beat guys and guys not win 1 round. So today it was more of a competitive fight. Then they're like, oh, we never seen Floyd in a competitive fight, which is a catch-22. If I'm in a competitive fight, then they're like, damn, well, what's going on with Floyd? But then if I just beat a guy and not let him win any rounds, then they like, that was a boring fight. So I think tonight we gave everybody excitement. That's what they wanted to see. Everybody tuned in and bought pay-per-view, thank you.
Pero bueno, no alcanzó el trabajo que hicimos. Yo creo que para los jueces no alcanzó el trabajo. Hemos hecho un buen trabajo. Tratamos de ganar la pelea, pero bueno, nos dieron perdida.
For the judges, I guess it wasn't enough to win the fight. We did everything possible. We did everything we needed to do to win this fight.
This was an exciting fight, and I think part of the reason it was so exciting is because we're so unaccustomed to seeing Floyd Mayweather in an exciting fight or to be challenged at all. We're used to having him struggle for 2 or 3 rounds max. But when he's struggling around 5 and 6, and Maidana's still trying to steamroll him, that's something new for us. So this was exciting for that reason alone.
And the interesting thing is, was it the tremendous pressure that Maidana put on early? Was it the cut caused by the headbutt? Or are we seeing some slippage, some decline in the 37-year-old Mayweather?
That's a great question, and of course the answer won't be provided until the rematch, and that'll be one of the reasons there's a rematch. But anytime a pure boxer gets involved in this type of fight, the boxer always says, well, I wanted to give the fans what they wanted, or, you know, I chose to fight that way. I don't think I really buy that in this case. Now, is it because Mayweather's 37? I don't know, but Marcos Maidana fights this kind of fight all the time. It's what he does and what he does well, so I give Maidana more credit for turning the fight into this type of fight.
I had it 117, 111. One of the things that you'll be interested, I think, my observation, I just don't like to see a guy gain 19 pounds overnight like Maidana did. I thought that, and he fought well and did well, so those will say, what are you talking about? But he also slowed down, you know, towards the end.
Yes, I thought that was a big weight difference. And you think about Canelo and Floyd. One of the advantages we all gave Canelo, and those of us who thought he had a shot, was because he was the bigger guy. Well, Maidana was 16, 17 pounds bigger and fought the type of fight where that weight came into play. Because how many times in this fight was Floyd trapped along the ropes and Maidana was leaning on him and elbowing him and, you know, whatever, or the body shots. So that weight, to me, and I agree with you, it's really not fair to have a middleweight fighting a welterweight, but that weight difference definitely came into play where it hasn't in other Mayweather fights.
First off, I felt that this, given everything, was perhaps one of your best performances. I had it a shutout. Grade your performance.
Wow, thank you very much for that. Yeah, I felt great in the ring. You know, it's my first fight. I won 147, so there's a few mistakes I made, but I'm only going to get better. You know, I've tasted what it's like being at 147. I'm happy making this weight. I didn't seem hurt in the fight. I didn't get hurt. Caught me in the 10th round with a shot, but I was fine. I came back stronger from it, you know, hurting him in the 10th round. So, you know, it's only making me a better fighter, and it's great to put on the showcase in front of millions of fans. They get to see Amir Khan.
What do you want next and when?
I want Floyd Mayweather next, man, and I can only do November at the end of the year. So let's get it on, man. People are talking about it already. I won the votes as well. I should have been in the ring with him this time, and I will give him a lot of problems, man.
Does the suit look familiar I got on?
Very similar to my colours, man. You're looking great, mate. I'm
Good to
telling
see
you.
you. All right.
Very good to see you, man.
I thought Amir Khan looked as good, given the circumstances, stepping up in weight, Collazo dangerous. I thought, given all of that, and the fact that he's had a layup, I thought that was as good a Khan as I've seen.
I agree. I'm a fan of Amir Khan. I like him. I think that he would give Floyd Mayweather trouble. I felt that way before this fight. I especially feel that way now. But I think Amir Khan is going to get frustrated because he's probably not going to get the next shot at Floyd. I think you heard the crowd's reaction to the decision. We're in Mayweather's hometown. Now, granted, there were a lot of Argentines at this fight, but if the viewing public saw the decision the same way the crowd here did, well, then there's going to be a demand for a rematch.
How did you have it scored?
I had it 115-113.
Okay, you had it closer than I did. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, you're right along the lines of two of the judges.
Yeah.
I'm closer to Al Bernstein and I were where I think 1 and 2 point difference, and one of the judges, obviously Michael Pernick, had it even. So, very hard fight to score for this simple reason. One guy is trying to do one thing that is drastically different from what the other guy is doing and is good at. Floyd was dominant in the middle of the ring, and Maidana was obviously dominant when Floyd was against the ropes. So it's very hard. You're comparing apples and oranges in essence when they're both doing what they do well.
Also on the card, Adrian the Problem Broner. No problems this time like he had with Marcos Maidana. Easy decision over Carlos Molina. I really wasn't that impressed with Broner, but he gets back on in his winning ways. What should happen next for Money May? Well, there'll be some time off. He'll figure out what he's going to do. The crowd says they want a rematch. I don't see it. What I want are the two guys we were talking about, the two best performances tonight. I want to see Floyd Mayweather and Amir Khan. Hopefully we'll get that fight sooner than later. For Fight Now TV from the MGM Grand, I'm Smitty.